Hi, this is Wanda and Kevin, and we are the Curious Crusaders.
I'm not going to try to pronounce this campground, but it is off the river, and it's one of the campgrounds in Homosassa, Florida. It's quiet at times. Before you come here, you probably want to check your email the day you're supposed to arrive, because they send you an email telling you to go to your campsite first. And since we were on the road, we didn't get that right off the bat. I went all the way down to the office, and boy, it was construction zone. You can, it was very congested. You'll see in a second. This is their little playground for the kids here. Just right on the other side of the street for going into the RV site. These campsites here are awfully small and skinny, as you can tell. Had a little fun trying to back in my 35.5-foot camper in the site. Most of these campgrounds are, well, the sites itself are mostly all back end. There is some pull through, but like I said, you gotta watch out for all these trees. I don't know who designed the campground, but they sure did make them small. And there is some where there are spaces where you can this background with no problem, but you gotta be careful when you're going in through here. There's lots of trees, and it makes it difficult to back in a big rig. I hope this helps you out a little bit if you guys plan on coming here. I just want to try to help you out, just give you guys a clear understanding of what it looks like through here. But they do got tent camping back through here. Only thing back here would be old tents. There's porta potties to use back here. There is no electricity at all. There is drinking fountain areas where you can fill up with fresh water for drinking. So that does make it nice. It was had a lot of bugs, so you probably want to use some deep woods off or something just to get rid of the mosquitoes from you and the biting flies. My wife is allergic to the biting flies. She got bit once and is having to break out. So we just gotta be careful on things like that. But this park here allows no alcohol beverages at all in the RV park or in the tent parking. But whatever you do in your camper, they can't tell, right? As long as you just keep it in there. But they do have nice tent areas, though. Same thing about the campers this way. I mean, the tent areas are really nice. Nice and big. It's a nice little drive back there. I mean, it's not a long drive, but the road is pretty well decent. They do maintain the roads and try to keep out the no electricity back here, but you do got drinking water. They got drinking water stations. That's where you can come and fill up. They do try to patch up the potholes and everything back here, so it makes a nice smooth ride. And they do got, like I said, looks like some nice tent areas. It gives you a lot of privacy in between the tents. There's tents and everything, palm leaves. And this right here was it's a couple sites put together, but made one big giant one. They must have about 7 tents in that one area alone. The first time we walked through here. But you can tell with that tent right there in there, he had a lot of space. This is the space I was talking about where they had a couple of tent sites put together and made a nice, good, big recreation center area for them. It's almost like a party. You do got fire rings for the fires. Easier to keep for camping. You can tell there was some people back here camping. And just make sure, like I said, bring some off. The bugs were terrible. My wife had to stop and try to get rid of the flies and everything off of her. Like I said, they were pretty bad out here. And she was getting eaten up. But this is pretty much what the tent camping sites look like. So you guys got a good idea over it. And that big brown bin that you saw right there, that's for your trash. Help keep out the raccoons. This here's the road down to the boat ramp and also down to the office we check in at. You can rent boats or kayaks down here to go out on the river. But you see the cars parked on the side. We came in during the weekend and the whole thing was filled up so bad that it was a one-lane road. And like I said, since I didn't get my email that morning, I actually brought my 36-foot camper down this way, and it made it quite difficult just to get it turned around and out of everybody's way just to check in. This is the parking lot down here by the river. As you can see, it gets quite full. It seems like everybody comes down here. They do have a boat rental here, but none of them have motors, so they all got paddles. And they actually got manatees in each. It's actually a clear river. You can actually look down into it. It looks pretty nice. As you can see about snakes and gators. Got a lot of background noise. There's one in the kayaks, you know, and somebody else's personal boat. That was a little bit farther down the river right there. It looked like they were playing frisbee football, so they were having a good time in the water. Even though we're near here at the boat ramp, but my camera reaches out there a little bit, so you can actually see what's going on, as you can tell. And most of these right here were the rentals that they had rented around here. But you can tell they were having fun out here. A little bit noisy, but... And this is how clear the water was. I mean, you could actually look down in the water. It was pretty nice and clear. I can't believe the Fish and Game is trying to get rid of trolling motors out of this place. I mean, to me, that's a lot better than the gas. And there's the people playing frisbee football again. As you can tell, they were having fun. I'm surprised they weren't attracting any gators, how noisy they were, splashing around. This right here was a little beach we went to. It was about 30 minutes away from the campground. It's called Fort Island Beach. It was nice white sands there, and it was soft between your toes, my wife says. And the water was quite warm. She said it wasn't cold at all. She was just able just to walk out there. So that did make it pretty nice. It's part of the Gulf. And next they also had the boardwalk where you can walk through the boardwalk here and go up to the fishing pier, but the wood was getting kind of hot on my wife's feet. They were actually burning her. But you know me, I always got to get at least a picture of my wife in the videos for y'all. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this little segment from the Curious Crusaders. We're just trying to help you all out. Thank you very much. Please subscribe.